Hello and welcome back. In this video we will walk through a straightforward Python program. In the beginning I will give you an overview of what I plan to cover, then I will switch over to Python idle editor, walk you through the script and then run the program in Python shell. At the end, if you've enjoyed this video, please consider liking, sharing and subscribing. Now let's begin. For this Python program, the purpose is to develop a program that performs a repeat until loop for a magic 8-ball prediction maker. The repeat until loop is a control flow structure that allows actions to be executed repeatedly based on a given condition. The actions within this process block are executed first, and then the condition is evaluated. If the condition is not true, the actions within the process block are executed again. This repeats until the condition becomes true. Repeat until structures check the condition after the block is executed. This is an important difference from the while loop, which tests the condition before the actions within the block are executed. In Python, the repeat until loop is not directly supported by a syntactic construct. However, it can be implemented with a while statement. To achieve this, a Boolean variable is used to reference the value of the condition. The body of the loop includes the statements and the condition is evaluated at the end. The condition is re-evaluated at the end of each iteration of the loop, allowing code inside the loop to affect the condition in order to terminate it. Since the condition is evaluated at the end of each iteration, a repeat until loop will always be executed at least once. As an alternative to the repeat until block loop, the while do loop will evaluate a condition at the start of each iteration, thus providing a loop that can skip even the first iteration. Where a conditional expression is specified after the closing until keyword, and a list of statements can be provided between the repeat and until keywords. The condition expression for the repeat until loop must be of Boolean, true, false, or nullable Boolean type. If the condition is a nullable Boolean type, then the additional case of the condition evaluates to nil needs to be considered. In Python, null is called none. None is a special value that represents the absence of a value. While a nil nullable Boolean is not equivalent to false, the repeat until loop treats it as the same, and will continue executing the loop if the condition evaluates to either nil or false, and only a value of true will terminate the loop. A repeat until loop is similar to a while loop, except that a repeat until loop is guaranteed to execute at least one time. Now, let's open up the Python idle editor and develop a program that performs a repeat until loop for the magic 8-ball prediction maker. First, start out by putting identification information for the Python file enclosed by 3 quotations. For the program file name, let's title it repeat until loop.py. Then the author information, and for that, I'll put my name Lewis. Next the date, which is August 23, 2022, and lastly I'll put a short description of the program. This program performs a repeat until loop for the magic 8-ball prediction maker. First we need to import the Python random module, therefore, type import random. The random module is an inbuilt module of Python which is used for random actions such as to generate random numbers or print a random value for a list or string. Next, let's create random responses for any questions asked of the magic 8-ball. These will be the responses we will use later in the while loop for any questions the user asks the 8-ball. Please note that there are 20 responses the magic 8-ball has, so you might want to speed up this section. Type response equals, open bracket. Open quotation as I see it, yes. Close quotation, comma. Open quotation, ask again later, close quotation, comma. Open quotation, better not tell you now, close quotation, comma. Open quotation, cannot predict now, close quotation, comma. Open quotation, concentrate and ask again, close quotation, comma. Open quotation, don't count on it, close quotation, comma. Open quotation, it is certain, close quotation, comma. Open quotation, it is decidedly so, close quotation, comma. Open quotation, most likely, close quotation, comma. Open quotation, my reply is no, close quotation, comma. Open quotation, my sources say no, close quotation, comma. Open quotation, outlook not so good, close quotation, comma. Open quotation, Outlook good, close quotation, comma. Open quotation, reply hazy, try again, close quotation, comma. Open quotation, signs point to yes, close quotation, comma. Open quotation, very doubtful, close quotation, comma. Open quotation, without a doubt, close quotation, comma. Open quotation, yes, close quotation, comma. Open quotation, yes, definitely, close quotation, comma. Open quotation, you may rely on it, close quotation, close the bracket and press enter. Now let's create an image for the introduction. The image is a text art of an 8-ball. Type ball equals 3 apostrophes, then copy and paste the text art of the 8-ball, then close the 3 apostrophes. Press enter and let's create the introduction message. First, let's define a function that prints the 8-ball text image, the introduction message, and provides the user with an option to press any key to start. Type def intro underscore message, open and close parenthesis, colon, and press enter. Now we will type a short description of what the function executes. Start out by typing 3 quotation marks followed by the description that says this function will print the 8-ball text image, the introduction message, and provide the user with an option to press any key to start. Press enter and close with 3 quotation marks. Now, type print, open parenthesis, ball, close parenthesis, and press enter. This print statement will display the 8-ball text art image. Next, type print, open parenthesis, quotation. The statement asks the magic 8-ball game. \n, dying to know the answer to a yes or no question about the future? \n, ask the magic 8-ball fortune teller. \n, concentrate on your question and then type your question to see your prediction. \n, it's more accurate than you might think. Ellipses, close quotation, close parenthesis, and press enter. The print function prints the specified message to the screen or other standard output device. The message can be a string or any other object. The object will be converted into a string before being written to the screen. The \n tells Python to create a new line. Now, let's create the input statement to start the magic 8-ball. Type input, open parenthesis, quotation, the statement, press any key to start, colon, close quotation, close the parenthesis and press enter. This will allow the users to input any key to start the magic 8-ball. Now type, return, true. The logical operator true will tell the input statement to accept any value to start the game as long as it's not empty. I want the introduction message to display at the very beginning when we run the program. Therefore, prior to creating the while statement, type intro underscore message, open and close parenthesis, then press enter. Now, for the while statement, type while, the operand true, colon, then press enter. Using while true is just a way of running a loop that will continue to run until you explicitly break out of it using break or return. Since true will always evaluate to true, you have to force the loop to end when you want it to. We need an input statement for the user to input the question they want a prediction for. Type question equal input, open parenthesis, quotation. The statement asks the magic 8-ball a question, press enter to quit, colon, close quotation, close the parenthesis and press enter. The input statement reads a value of a variable from the input device, in this case, the keyboard. This will display the string literal ask the magic 8-ball a question, press enter to quit. Now we need an if statement. Type if, question, open quotation, close quotation, colon and press enter. The empty nil quotations will tell Python that if the user presses enter without inputting any data, the magic 8-ball will quit immediately. However, before quitting, let's tell Python to display a statement. Type print, open parenthesis, quotation, the statement see you again soon, take care, close quotation, close parenthesis, and press enter. Let's also display the magic 8-ball text image, therefore type print, open parenthesis, ball, close parenthesis and press enter. Now type the word break and press enter. Break in Python is a loop control statement. It is used to control the sequence of the loop. It is used to terminate a loop and skip to the next code after the loop. Now, let's move to the else section. Type else, colon, and press enter. Type question, exclamation, equal, open and close quotation, then press enter. The exclamation, equal means does not equal in Python. If the user inputs a question for the Magic 8 Ball, Python will print a randomly generated answer to the user's question. Now, to have Python generate a random answer, type print, open parenthesis, random.choice, open parenthesis, responses, and close the parenthesis twice as there are two preceding opening parentheses. Now, let's run the module and confirm our repeat until loop for the Magic 8 Ball prediction maker works as expected. In the Python idle editor header, click Run, then click Run Module. After the idle shell opens, type any key to run the program. Once the program starts, for our first yes or no question, let's ask, will I win the lottery later this year? Based on the code we created, our Magic 8 Ball outputs a randomly generated predicted answer. Let's ask a second question, will I be able to take a vacation this year? Again, our Magic 8 Ball outputs a predicted answer. Let's now end the program by clicking Enter. As expected, our program displays the message, "See you again soon, take care," and displays the Magic 8 Ball text art. Thank you for watching my video. If you've enjoyed this video and found it informative, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. Please hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload videos to YouTube. I'll see you next week with a new Python video. Until next time, take care.